Nemo, here is your first run of some slalom training this past weekend.
Nemo.
All right. It was, yes, icy, but it was also the first run, so it wasn't too bad. But we got to find the outside ski more. All right. Multiple things. But here, we saw, like in your GS video, this left hand. I don't know what it's doing. But I know what it is doing. It's popping you up. So we're kind of light at the top of the turn, and then you get this whole hand coming down. Way too much. We can't be raising our hand. Right? We got to narrow the stance. This is going to be two-footed. Right? We're looking to be foot-to-foot skiing. We're looking to have short little powerful arcs, getting on and off the ski. That width right there is going to be weight on both skis. And you can see losing the outside ski. Better width there, like that. Okay. I guess that's a pole plant, but it's behind you, and then you're waving to the crowd again. I don't really understand that, but it pops you up. You can see you pop it up, skis off the ground. And then you had no time, just chucked them sideways. So we had to have a, disciplined upper body, disciplined arms, quiet and disciplined, right? But the actual turn here was pretty good. Brought some turn shape back. It looks like you're using ankles and knees, level shoulders, no pole plant, and waving. This hairpin, we needed to have good direction coming out. We needed to be tight to those two poles right there with direction coming out. We need to be cross-blocking and shinning them off, so we got a nice high line coming out for this guy. And you didn't really have that. You went to the wave, and then this Stratton swing, and that's just going to be disruptive. You did a reasonable job in this turn with all this going on. Had to ski at the top, but you did kind of find the outside ski there, but then just weren't ready for this one. Why weren't you ready? Well, you're clearing it and trying to, you can see you're not really clearing it. You get your hand, like your wrist cocked down. Looks like you want to. Yes, you were trying to push the pole down. We don't need to push it down. So you push it down. No time then to pole plant. You had to raise your hand up. And you get a pole plant. It is a nice vertical pole plant like we like, but it's late. And therefore you're not ready for this guy. Big wide stance, weight on the inside. So we got to clear the gate with our pole, really on the guard, not push it down, have our pole more horizontal to the ground so we could drop it quickly as a pole plant after we clear. So that set you off. You obviously were low and late coming in here, so kind of jumped around, got kind of hung up, and who knows what. But that all started up, up above. All right, so now we're back on track again. Similar thing, look at where you're clearing it. You're clearing it in the right spot on the pole, except you have the hand kind of, I think you're anticipating to push it down, so you start rolling the wrist downwards before you get to clear it. You don't have to push it down because it then makes it difficult. You can't pole plant anymore. Look at your arm. Comes down. What are you going to do? No chance to pole plant. Now this was a delay, so a little different. So we're going to use sort of, could have been a later pole plant because it was a delay, but the point is still the same. We're not going to push it down. Could have come through here with, clearing both and then the pole plant. That didn't happen either. All right, so we got to narrow the stance at times, be on the outside ski. Right, here you're starting on the inside. So we got to really roll up these skis, high edge angle, the top of the turn, stay on the outside ski. We're looking to snap off turns. And it got better the next day, I will say. On Charlie's, he started to have a little more short, powerful arc and really working the ski. Right, but we got to come through here and what? Be moving forward, moving inside, forward and inside the turn. Using ankles and knees to roll them up. I don't see any ankles and knees. And we got this left arm again going up and down. A little better ankles and knees there. But let's think. We have to be using ankles and knees, rolling them both up, high edge angle, top of the turn, really standing on the outside ski, bending that ski. It's really going to be impossible to bend when we're got weight on both skis or on the inside ski like that. A quick vertical pole plant again, with your pole clearing down here, it's going to make it a little bit harder. You do have a pole plant there, like I say, and then we got to moving forward. And you got a little movement there. You move forward, you get hips up forward. But again, a lot of it was because his arm comes up and actually standing up a little bit too tall. But if you think about it as, we're talking on Sunday, right? You let the skis cross under you as you cross over them and move forward and inside the next turn. Those hips will come up to be aligned with the boots at the top of the next turn.